Hello, I'm Mighty Slim, and in part 4 of our look at how to play section 43 by Country Joe and the Fish, we are going to look at the bass line and bass parts that happen during the harmonica solo. We did 3 other parts below, and we have links below to those. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel below, Mr. Mighty Slim. And now let's get started here. We're going to try to play the sections and talk about them and break them down and whatnot. So we have some good volume there. All right, so we have all right. So let's take you through that, and then we'll play it again to try to ensure accuracy. Anyway, so we have a 5th fret on the getting some weird lighting here. So 5th fret on the G string. To hammer on 5, hammer on. So pick it once and then hammer 5 to 7 on the D, G rather. 5, 4. And then 7, 9, 7, 5 on the D. 8, 7, 8, 5 on the D. 5, 7, 8 on the E. 5, 7, 8 on the A. 5, 7 on the D. 4, 5 on the G. Then 5, 7. Hit the 7 again on the G, open D, hit the 7 on the G, then open D, and then 10, 9, 7 on the G to 10 on the D, then 7, 10 on the D, then open D, 7 on the D, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so let's do that whole thing again. So we have now for next trick here. All right, we have let's play this. Still trying to get this lighting thing figured out here. Anyway, so we have open D. Well, let's actually do it the mini performance, and then we'll show you what it is. So we have good. So we have open D string, then 10, 9, 7 on the G, to 10 on the D. So then 7, 10 on the D, to 10, 7, 10 on the D to 7 on the G, back to 10 on the D, then 7 on the D, 10 on the A, 7 on the D. Then we have that's 7 on the G twice. Open D, 7 on the G, and open D again. So open D, 7 on the G, open D. That's 9, 10, 9 on the G to 7 on the G. 10, 9, 10 on the G. So we have then double 7 on the G. So double 7 on the G, then 10, 9 on the D. All right, and then this like that goes. So that's 7, 9, 10 on the G, to 9 on the G, then 10, 9, 10 on the D, then 7 on the D, 7 on the G rather, and then 3 times on the D string. So then 7 on the G, open D string, 7 on the G, open D string. All right, there's a lot there, and let's try it again for you. So. All right. So now let's play the next section, and we'll break it down for you. So we have. Great, excellent. All right, so we have the open D string to 5/7 on the G. We're going to do this in our performance. We're going to do this a total of 5 times. The last time is 5. Let's see here, 5 to 7 back to 5 on the G. So open D, then 5/7 on the G. 5 times. Remember, the last time is you're going to hit the 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Then we hit that. Then we have 10, 7 pull off on the G. Then 10 on the 10 on the D, and then 7, 10, 7, 10 on the D. So, and then 7, 9, 10 on the G. So 7, 9, 10, 9, 7, 9 on the G. So then 7. Then 7 on the so 7, and then so 7 on the G, open D, 7 on the G, open D, and then so after the open D we have 10 on the D, and then so 10 on the D, and then 7, 9, 7 on the G, and then 10, 9, 7, 9 on the D. So we have all right. So those are the notes. Let's try to let's see where we took it from. All right, let's try to put this all in context here. So. Let's try it one more time. So. All right, cool. All right, so the next we can so these parts are fairly easy. So we have it's basically we'll talk about what they are. So we have the open D string, 5/7 on the G. We'll do this part 4 times, and the 5th time we'll do it again and hit a double 7 on the G. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So those are Those are nice because they're sort of easy to sort of talk about. A lot of this stuff. Woo! All right, so then we have. All right, so that was open D string. And then a 5-7 on the G again. And once I hit the 7 on the G, I hit it twice more. So then 5, 7, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9 on the G. So and then double D. All right, cool. All right, so those are like I said, those are pretty easy. All right, then we have this, our old friend, the open D to the 5-7. We're gonna now in our performance, we're gonna do this 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Make sure there's 4 times. So let's try it again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm gonna go. Our next part is this. Like I think I'll try to play through it. So. All right. Cool. So that's the 10th fret on the G. 10, 7 on the G. So 10 on the D rather. To 10, 7 on the G. To 10 on the D. And then 7, 10, 7, 10 twice. To 7, that was on the D. To 7 on the G. Then 10 on the D. Then 7, 10 on the D. Back to 7 on the G and 7, 10 on the D. So let's try that again. So. Cool. All right. I can't believe we're on the we're on the home stretch here, but we are. All right. So now our old friend, the with the open D and the 5-7 on the G. Now in the performance, what you're gonna want to do is this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen a total of 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So 5 times. That's our old friend again. And now we have this move, which is the open D, and to the 7 on the G. And this is going to take place 8 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we have. I'll play the one of the final, almost the penultimate lick here. So we have. Once again, so that's open D, 10, 9, 7 on the G, to 10 on the D, then 7, 9 on the D, to 7 on the G, to 10 on the D, and then 7, 10 on the D. Once again. And then we have the open D to the 7th fret on the G 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. And those are all the parts. Put them together and you have the bass line that happens during the harmonica solo. Anyway, I sincerely hope you found this tutorial to be helpful. Next we'll look at the part this what I like to call the circus part. I'm sure you can figure out what part that is right after the harmonica solo. Please leave me a thumbs up and a comment that you enjoyed this video. Took a while to get this one pretty good. So anyway, please subscribe to my YouTube channel below, Mr. Mighty Slim. And in the words of my late brother from another mother, Norman B. We'll see y'all when the future gets here. Mighty Slim, over and out.